Hi, Scorpios. Welcome in or welcome back to Midnight Morning Readings. Thank you for viewing me. Have you been feeling the heavy energy here of late? We have the Lion's Gate opening on 8/8, and we are one of the fixed signs that's going to be opening it up. So, if you're like me, a fellow Scorpio, you are feeling the heavy energies that are going on right now. And it just brings us into such a high level of vibration and energy as we are working ourselves up to that 8/8 gateway. So, I imagine that this reading from Spirit is going to be nothing less than intense right now. So this is good for all placements that is going on for Scorpios right now. And we're going to jump in. Overarching energies: hostility, the world, angel of strength, magician in the mirror. You're definitely feeling the energies that are going on right now. And the hostilities card that is showing up isn't hostilities that you are having necessarily with yourself or with others, or that others are having with you. It's I it's the energies that you're feeling right now. They're not negative energies, but they are putting you on a very, very strong, very heightened sense of your intuitive abilities. It is what it's doing. And so it almost feels like um singed, like if somebody touched you, they are going to feel like they just touched something hot. They're going to feel singed because the energy is so intense, is getting intense, and it's going to get so intense you just feel like you're on fire almost. And we're a water sign, but you just feel that just this very intense energy and this vibration right now, to where people get around you, they're gravitating towards you, but they're almost feeling singed is what I am feeling right now. So we're going to see what else is going on for the Scorpios, fellow Scorpios out there for this month. And strongest spirit, strongest overarching energies for Scorpio, please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Strongest. Strongest. Thank you. Thank you. Strongest. Thank you. Thank you. Strongest, please. I know there's a lot going on right now. They've been doing this to a lot of it. Envy, woman holding a heart, adjacent possibilities. Oh my gosh, Scorpios. It's just, you feel like you're almost in a vortex right now. There's so much energy and everything that's going on right now. And it's just, you're just circling around so much energy that is going on. You're feeling such intense passions, and um you're attracting so much positivity and so much positive energy, and you're in this vortex to where, like I said, you feel like people are coming, they're flocking around you. They're doing this to all of the fixed signs right now, and they're gravitating towards you, and you just feel like the more people are coming around you and stuff, they're going to end up singed as a result of this. And you've got the woman holding the coin and the woman holding the heart. So this is talking about your internal value and how you love, and how you reflect out the love that you are given with everything. And it's just bringing in you to this such high level of vibration, because you've got appreciation. Here's the man holding a heart too. And this is what this spiritual vortex, this spiritual gateway that's going to be opening on 8/8, that is coming in. You just are feeling just such levels of intense love and happiness and positively. You're radiating it right now. You're just like I said, a vortex. It keeps feeling like It's not a black hole where you're sucking everything in. It's where everything is gravitating to you just to get a touch, just to get a spark of the energy that is coming off of you right now, because you've got appreciation and blossoming abundance. So a lot of this that is going on, if you've been feeling these blockages like I have that have been here of late, once that 8-8, we're in kind of the prequel right now that is leading up to this 8-8 opening, the Lionsgate opening that is coming in on 8-8, and you are just, and thing of it is, I'm feeling it very, very intensely right now because I'm also a Leo rising. So we're in Leo season right now, and I'm a fixed sign, with the Scorpio that is one of them that is helping to open it up. So I am feeling it almost like double right now with with this Scorpio, and it's very intense. And so you're feeling, overwhelming senses of appreciation, but you're feeling this very abundant, this positive energy that is coming in, so that when this calms down in the next couple of weeks, and yes, it's going to take, after the Lionsgate, it takes about 10 days for it to open up, and then you have it for about 3 days, and then you're going to have it for another. So yeah, you've got about 3 weeks of this circling energy, and it's so intense, it's so positive. Because, I mean, look at this. You've got the world, you've got the third chakra, which is your gut, and strategy that's coming in, and the angel of balance. This is so much energy. You're trying to find ways of creatively and expressively getting this out, because this, like I said, people are gravitating towards you. They're gravitating towards us right now because they want a piece of the energy. They want a spark of the energy. They want a piece of this, and this is not anxiety that you are feeling. This is that surge of energy that is coming through with this. And here you've got the goddess of the moon, and it's Scorpios. I mean, we are one of the, if not the most intuitive signs. So the fact that you got the goddess of the moon, this is 6th chakra energy. This is intuitive energy that is coming in. Everything, all of your senses are just feel like they're on high alert right now. And it's just, walking through all of this energy and this positive, it's just everything that's coming in right now is just intense and just very, very strong energies that are coming in. So you're not alone, in feeling this. You're feeling overwhelming feelings of love and compassion and happiness and everything that's coming in. So, it does feel almost suffocating maybe at certain points, but it's a good thing. It's a good thing because it just tells it how strong that the opening is coming, how strong the energies are going to be once that gate opens. Okay. So on the bottom of the deck for your challenges and your influences, we have a lot that's going on, a lot that's circling around you right now. Partnerships, a message is trying to reach you, and a wonderful surprise is coming. There's so much energy and so much that is swirling around you right now. You've got that angel balance that came out, and it's important to make sure that you aren't becoming all encompassing with this energy, right? And I understand it's very hard to do with this gate opening, because this is one of the, if not the most powerful astrological things, energy surges that we have in a year, is this coming in. So, it's trying to make sure it doesn't become all consuming, and so that you can continue to maintain that balance as it's coming through. So let's go ahead and continue on, and let's see stronger challenges, influences. Thank you. Strongest, please, for Scorpios right now. Strongest. Strongest for Scorpios, please. Thank you. Anything else for Scorpios? Thank you. Thank you. Bottom of the deck, live with a light heart. re-energize in the natural world, and spirit is, nature is calling to you, right? With this energy, it's going to be extremely important, Scorpio. I mean, we're a water sign, so it's going to be important to keep yourself grounded during this time, especially during this time. So going outside, being in nature, getting back into the earth, getting your feet in water, taking a bath, dancing in the rain, whatever it is, but you need to feel that holistic nature, earth, root chakra coming up through your feet. And if you don't do that, then it's going to feel like this is going to shoot out your fingertips, right? So make sure that as this is continuing to grow until this subsides and the gate is open, that you are keeping that balance and you are keeping yourself grounded in order, because if you don't, it's kind of like a lightning rod, right? If you don't ground it, it's gonna keep attracting that stuff. And recognizing despair as an opportunity to conform is to die inside. Flames of desire and a new partnership, that's in there. Don't let yourself get too blocked by opportunity, by this that's going on, because I also feel, with these energies that are coming in, there is opportunity that is coming in for you right now that you may end up shutting off or turning away from because of this such intense energy that you have right now. You could end up singeing somebody that you don't want to singe, because this energy coming in does open up new opportunities for you. So I mean, the energy that's surrounding you, and when I talk about feeling like singed, you could actually singe a fire sign. That's how strong of this energy that's coming through. You could actually burn a fire sign. That's how intense the energy is that is going on right now for some of you. So, making sure that you are keeping yourself grounded, getting your feet in the water, keeping true to your signs, to helping to open that up is definitely going to be to your advantage. Now, for those of you that do avidly watch my channel, and you do know when I do the challenges and obstacles and influences section of my reading, I typically only do one deck. However, this particular month, when I was preparing to do these readings and getting my decks out, and Spirit was adamant, extremely very adamant about making sure that I pulled out my shadow deck for clarifiers for this particular part of the reading. So we are going to shuffle and have Spirit give us a shadow card for us for this particular part of the reading. Like I said, Spirit has been very adamant with every sign that I have done this far, so I don't expect anything less from Spirit with this particular reading for you, Scorpio. So, there we go. So they gave us up in the air. You can't seem to finish what you've started. Do one tiny thing at a time each day until you get it done. And that is where I'm feeling like these energies with the especially with this vortex right now, it's just everything is spinning, everything is very intense right now. So when you are looking at this energy, with this things that are getting blocked, it might be a thing of you just need to focus on the tiny one little thing at a time instead of trying to do this, because the energies are going to be so intense right now for the next week or two. Until we get over the hump of this Lionsgate opening, it's definitely going to be more to your benefit not to tackle or take on any new projects at work, any new major reconstructive projects at home, because they could just go south real fast. So just do one little small project at a time, and just do a lot of the little things, and you're going to get through it just fine. So most recent past messages from Spirit: self-esteem, partnerships and love, celebration, denial. So part of this, this build up to this energy that you've been feeling, that has been coming on, your spirit knows. right? You know, whether you consciously think about this or not, you know when there are going to be energy surges that are going to be coming up. And obviously the one coming up here soon is a very intense one. And so some of you may have been feeling almost as if you have had some blockages, and like almost as if you haven't been able to receive messages, you haven't been feeling some of these energies that have been coming in like you typically do, because like I said, we are one, if not the most intuitive astrological signs. So when our intuition, when we kind of feel like it gets blocked or it gets turned off, that's there, we start kind of starting to feel lost. But whether we consciously think about it or not, our body and spirit know when a surge is coming, when there is going to be an influx of things that are coming, and it's kind of a way of shutting down to reserve and to store energy, because they know it's going to be intense and it's going to be physically draining at the same time. So with things kicking into gear, you're starting to feel things that are coming up because you were feeling like you didn't have any self-control, and that new beginnings, and there's that shadow work, that was coming in, because, those blockages, you were just feeling like, ugh, what is going on? Why is this happening? I just feel so, ugh, so stuck, and kind of like you had lost your purpose and your bravado, your finesse that you had been having, that were coming in, and you're just kind of like, I just, feel like I hit this lull. Well, this is in your most recent past, and see, that was your body, that was your spirit, your energy that was coming in, because it was getting you prepared to reserve up and have that energy in reserve ready to go, right? So you've been feeling in the most recent past like you've been stuck, right? So you've been stuck, whether you've been stuck at work or stuck in your love life or stuck in some type of situation to where you just feel blah, right? That's how you've been feeling here recently, maybe in this last month or so. You've just been feeling, oh, like you're stuck in a rut and you can't get out of it, right? And so as you've been coming into this, you've just been kind of like, you just didn't know what to do. And that's not typical of the sign. And so, so you're just kind of like, I don't want to say lost, because you're never lost, but you just haven't had much energy or much drive or purpose, so to speak, to really get yourself going to do what you normally do. So let's see, as it has been in our most recent past, clarifiers for that, right? So let's get some clarifiers for the most recent past for Scorpio, please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, so you were feeling like this. So this, here we go again. We've got the High Priestess, which is the most intuitive major arcana that is out there, right? And so in your most recent past, like I said, you've been feeling blocked, like something has been blocked, like you haven't been, like you've been stuck, like you couldn't do this. And so this is coming in. This is spirit coming in and saying, no, we knew this was going to be a major one for you this particular year. This was going to be a major one, for some of the Scorpios that was going to be out there as far as opening this gate. It was going to be intense. It was going to be, very, very hard, very, very energy, all consuming type, that was coming in. And they're coming in and they're saying, no, we knew this, and we knew you needed a break. We knew you needed rest, right? Because they're giving you the Five of Wands and the Three of Cups. And so the Five of Wands talks about obstacles and challenges, and that's where you've been kind of feeling that blashness, right? You've been feeling like, like, what am I going to do, or how am I going to get there? And, you're sitting there and you're just like, no, it just seems like everything. And that's where spirit is coming in saying, take one thing at a time. Do a lot of small little things, to help keep yourself moving, because with the Three of Cups coming in, it's definitely saying no. You're like you're doing good. Okay? Because Spirit knew this was going to be an intense month coming in for you in August. So definitely with that feeling of that energy, if you're like me, here like in the last week or so, it was like all of a sudden, whoosh, the block was gone, the shadow was shattered, like it just fell to the floor, and like all of a sudden it came rushing in back, like the floodgates just blew open, right? So coming into the current energies of where you are feeling, current messages of where you're at today, you know, you know, legacy, hope, faith, bravery, sacrifice, this is you coming in and you're just like, I'm back. You don't know how to explain it, but it's like you just woke up one day and you just looked in the mirror and said, I'm back, baby. I mean, it's just, and you're looking at yourself, not like you're telling anybody else this, but it's like you just woke up one day and you looked in the mirror and you said, I'm back. Like whatever it was that was holding me down, it's gone. Like it's just gone. And you're feeling that insurgence. You're feeling your Scorpio energy coming back in, and you're feeling alive again. And so, whatever that blockage was for you, right? For everybody, it's going to be different what the blockage was, that you were feeling. It's going to be different for everybody, for every Scorpio that's out there. Okay. It's going to be different, whether it was a relationship, it was work, it was family, it was, something or other, whatever it was that you were just feeling stuck in, that you couldn't get motivated with, you just woke up one day and it was gone and you were feeling re-energized. So, all right. Most current messages for Scorpios, please. Current messages. Thank you. Anything else for Scorpios? Current messages, please. Thank you. Thank you. Anything else? Anything else? Thank you. Anything else? Bottom of the deck. Optimism. Okay. Fortitude. Confidence. Okay. This is where you're at. This is where you're feeling like you're just like, no, like I said, I'm back. Like I'm here. Like I feel like I just woke up from a bad dream. That's what you're feeling. That's how you're feeling. Because the first card that came out was change. It was movement, because you could feel the blockage was gone, right? So it was very intense, very, very, strong energies that were coming in, right? And so you're feeling the movement now. You're feeling that change, because we don't like to stand still, because you were feeling like, this crisis, this confusion, that was coming in, and you're just like, this isn't me. Like, I don't normally have this. Why do I feel confused? I'm very, very strong. I mean, we're ruled by Mars, and Pluto. And so we're very, very even keeled. We're very, very focused, for us not to have a strategy, a plan, something in place as we're moving forward, to feel like we're lost, like we don't know what to do. And having kind of this confusion really sets you on edge. It really makes you out of your comfort zone. And that's where you've been at. That's, coming into these current messages off of the most recent past, if you haven't had that, block or that veil drop, or that block shatter, fall away, whatever it is that has been blocking you in a relationship, in your job, your work, your career, your love life, if you haven't had it, it's breaking away. It's breaking away, and it's going to fall, and it's going to fall here real fast. And all of a sudden the clarity and the intuition and all of that stuff is going to start coming back, and you're going to start feeling like yourself again, because you just can't figure out what in the world it was going on. You were just stuck, you know, because you just know this is not how I normally feel, because, you know, we're very, very attuned to what is going on. And so now with this, you know, you've got this, you know, the removal of obstacles, right? That has happened. And so this is the transition where you're at right now with these current messages. You are going from this confusion and from this crisis and this trouble, and, you know, the veil dropping, and the blockage and the shadow being released, and just like gone, moving, you're transitioning now into this very, very, this change, this movement, this energy. Things are moving quickly, they're moving very fast for you. And you're like, oh my gosh, like I feel like I'm back, right? Okay. So it's definitely not you. A lot of the other fixed signs are definitely feeling it, but we feel it very intensely. You're just, we feel it very, very intensely. And Spirit is saying, nope, it's okay, right? It's okay. So we've been finding some solitude is what we've been doing. So, you know, the Hermit is all about, you know, trying to find that, you know, that, you know, uh, you know, that solitude, that peace, you know, of getting away, because we're just not, you know, we're not feeling that as intensely anymore, right? But, you know, when the Hierophant comes in, you know, and, you know, we're seeing this energy, you know, so the Hierophant is all about diving into the books, finding the reason why things are going on. Like, we are, you know, Scorpio, you are one of the signs that when it comes in, you are going to find anything and everything out that you can about a situation, whether it's yourself, it's somebody else, it's work related, it's love life related. But when something is off and you know it, you're going to dive into getting as much research as possible in order to stack as much information and resources in your arsenal as possible. And that's what you've been doing. That's where you're at right now, is trying to get everything stacked back, like, right, and putting them back in that order. Because with the Four of Wands energy coming in also on this, it's foundations and achievements, because you've been feeling that root chakra has been out of balance. It's been, you know, your foundation is getting cracked. And so now you're spending the time that you need to get that back on solid ground. And that's where you're at, right? And that's where you feel like you're strongest, right? You're feeling that strength. You're feeling that, because now you feel like, okay, I've got my ducks in a row. That's where you're at. And that's what I'm feeling right now. So if this is like a relationship, then you've been stuck. It's like, now I know what I need to do in order to talk to my partner, or to work with, you know, my friend, or like I had the aha moment, like I know what I need to do in order to finish this project, or I just had a great idea for a sales tactic or something like that. Whatever it is, or however it resonates with you, when you're coming out of this, now you've got the information that you need, the resources you need, and you're getting this clarity, this overwhelming clarity that is coming through for you right now. And you're like, I know exactly what I need to do and how I need to move forward. That's where you're at right now, Scorpios. Okay. So as we're coming into your incoming energies, you've got a win-win in the forecast. You've got a full moon in Libra. Okay. Now, Libra isn't going to happen. Libra signs aren't going to happen, you know, until, you know, end of September going into October, right? That's when Libra season hits. So you're looking at about 5-6 months, you know, that is going to be coming out of that before you're going to have that full moon, right, in Libra. So yes, you're going to be doing this, but you're going to feel like you are running on all 8 cylinders, 12 cylinders, however many, you know, until then. So this is not only going to springboard you into Lionsgate, but it's going to carry you over past the new year, because the end of a tough cycle approaches. And that's exactly where you're at right now. You know, the blockage is gone, everything is clear, like, you know exactly what you want to do, how you want to move forward, and you're doing it with a tremendous amount of clarity. Okay, so let's go ahead. Incoming messages, strongest incoming messages for Scorpios, please, Spirit. What is going on? What is coming in? Thank you. What else? Felt like there was one that flipped, but I don't see it. Yes, they gave us a book again. Okay, be bold. On the bottom of the deck, be bold, make the first move. So, if for some of you, this is a relationship that you have been stuck in, or somebody that you have been like seesawing back and forth, like, do I not do? You know, this amount of clarity, it's going to tell you exactly what you need to do if that's what you need in order to move forward. Meditate, expect a powerful change, okay, that is coming in. Meditate, you know, if you need to contemplate, that is in there. So, okay, we're just going to take them as we got them. Surrender to the divine with the full moon. Now, remember also, the other major thing, I know I've been talking about the Lion's Gate a lot during this particular reading, but the reason I am is because Scorpio is one of the fixed signs that is going to open that gate. So a lot of Scorpios are feeling very intense energy right now. The other thing that is going to happen in August is we have a blue moon August 19th. So that is the being one of the, if not the most intuitive signs. A blue moon is going to be even more intense for us with that intuitive energies. So if you are starting to feel, you know, when that is coming in closer, you know, you're going to start feeling a lot of those coming in. Okay. So here we go. All right. Prosperity lies ahead, but a fiery climax approaches, right? So this is a full moon in Aries, which we, you know, September. It, you know, we might be having, I don't have my calendar in front of me, but I'm thinking we're going to be having that full moon in Aries. If it's not August, it's September. We're going to be having that full moon in Aries. So when it talks about a fiery climax approaches, you are going to be feeling something significant. I really feel it's in September is when it is. So the emotions, the intuitive energies, they're not going to be as high, you know, like singeing type, but you're going to start feeling that, you know, it's going to continue on through the blue moon into September as well, because you are good enough for whatever you have got that is going on. So if you are in a, you know, thinking about making a move in a relationship, or, you know, taking that first, you know, opportunity to ask somebody out on a date, you know, maybe you're sitting there and you're just like, I don't want to be just friends anymore. Like, I want something more, you know, or you're in the job and you're just like, you know what? I've worked my butt off, you know, I deserve a promotion, or I deserve, you know, a pay raise, or I deserve a bonus. You know what? You're going to figure out exactly what you need to do and how you need to do it in order to make that first move, to ask to get that ball rolling, you know. But it's also going to be, you know, important that you take time, you know, that you are taking time to, um, for yourself, and taking that time to breathe, you know, because we're going to be on a very emotional roller coaster that's going to be coming up here soon. Because remember, Scorpios, we're going to be coming into our birth season, and usually that's another high peak time for us as well. So let's go ahead and get a couple, thank you, a couple of clarifiers from Spirit for the incoming messages. You're going to be on this roller coaster, this for a while, Scorpio. Just saying. And there's the Emperor. There is your Aries energy that is coming in. And if I am not mistaken, we just said, you know, a fiery climax is going to approach. And that is the full moon in Aries. And we just got Aries MasterCard, Major Arcana, that just popped out with the Emperor. Okay, so there is something that is going on with you, whether it's a new romance, whether it's a new romance or affair, or you're wanting, you're going to start one, or it's a new job, it's a promotion, whatever it is that's going on in your life, there is a lot that's going to be happening for you on that front, between now and probably mid to end of September. That's going to be going on but you got temperance, right? So you got to have patience. And sometimes, Scorpios don't like to wait, for things. Sometimes we can be extremely patient for things. We're going to sit back, we're going to wait, we're going to observe, we're going to, and we're going to know exactly when the right time is for us to ask for that promotion, ask for that raise, ask for that bonus, ask that person out on a date, or ask to take the relationship to the next level, whatever it is. But you're going to know because you've got the emperor and that Aries energy. And remember, both Aries and Scorpio are ruled by Mars. So you're definitely going to be in your zone with this, okay? Because you got the Two of Wands. This is Wheel of Fortune energy. Things are going to move, and they're going to start moving very fast, very quickly, and you are going to start seeing things coming in for you in abundance in so many different ways. If it hasn't started now, it is going to be starting very, very soon, very, very quickly, Scorpios. So, oh my gosh, wow, that was an intense reading. It's just, I'm telling you, every single one of the readings that I have done up to this point, and I think I have done 4 or 5 of them already, they have all been just this intense. Spirit has got a lot to say, and there is a lot going on with every single one of you out there. So if this is resonating for you, parts of it, as far as a love, romance, friendship, family, other type of relationship, we're going to go ahead and ask for a clarifier from Spirit. Thank you for that. So this is where they're coming in saying this is a gentle touch. It's safe for you to reach out to touch and be touched. Okay. So remember I told you, you're feeling like in this vortex, you've got this energy, like if somebody touches you, they're going to be singed. Right? At the same time, but remember we're a water sign, so we can be extremely gentle when we want to be, when we need to be, and with whomever we choose, right? So you might have a lot going on, but you can still have that gentleness about you as well as that fierce intensity, right? So if this is resonating as far as a career, money, finance, job, type of a thing, we're going to get a clarifier from Spirit for that as well. Thank you. And we talked about this earlier. I love this card that came out. We've always got a plan, right? Strategy, pounce on opportunities and work independently. You will know when the time is right. You will know when the opportunity presents itself to ask for that promotion, ask for that raise, ask for that bonus or whatever, ask for that corner office position type of a thing. You're going to know, and the opportunity will present itself to you, and you're going to know, and you'll move on it when the time is right. So, all right, we're going to get up. Last deck, we are going to ask Spirit to give us a final message card for this reading. We'll tie everything together. They always do. And some signs have been getting 1 card. Some signs have been getting 2 or 3. So let's just go ahead. Final message card for Scorpio, please, Spirit. Final message card. Hold on. Final message card, please, Spirit. For Scorpio. Final message. They're wanting to come out. Hold on. Final message. Thank you. Anything else? Feel like I've got to do it one more time. There's something else that's in here that wants to come out. Thank you. And there it was. First card out was protection, opportunity, and purity. Okay? I'm not one for making acronyms, but If you look at it, things are going to pop. Protection, opportunity, and purity. If you look at this protection card that is here, and I love this card, you see the tree standing out in the middle of the field, and there's 2 lightning bolts, major lightning bolts that are coming down from that. And at the end of the day, this is where you're at, this is where you're feeling, and no matter what you touch, what you do, what you say, you are going to be protected. You are always going to be protected. Opportunity is going to present itself to you. And purity of the white wolf, looking at life through 2 different eyes, different perspectives all the time, every time. Oh my gosh, Scorpios. Wonderful reading, beautiful reading, intense reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helped. I'd be grateful if you would hit that like, subscribe, and share button on your way out. We will see you back here next time. Take care.